The UNEP Law and Environment Assistance Platform, or UNEP LEAP, was created to support countries in implementing environmental rule of law under the 5th Montevideo Environment Law Programme. UNEP LEAP has a knowledge base with different resources, including the Law and Climate Change Toolkit, a global resource that helps countries develop legal frameworks to fulfill their climate change commitments. Let's have a look. The Legislation Explorer section contains climate change-related legislation from around the world. What makes this database unique is the ability to search and filter according to climate change governance criteria identified by subject experts. For the climate change framework laws, this covers topics like finance, mitigation and resilience, but also human rights and social welfare, knowledge creation and capacity building, and much more. The Explorer also features legislation and guided taxonomies on relevant sectoral laws, including agriculture, urban planning and energy. Taxonomies appear as filters in the sidebar, so you can quickly find the information you need. You can also use the search bar for more precision, or select different principles from the drop-down menu when navigating within the law. You can easily see how terms have been defined in the text, or jump to provisions referred to throughout the law, which simplifies the reading experience. The database compiles current and previous versions of legislation. Not only can you access older versions of the law, you can also bring up on screen side-by-side comparisons to see how a law has evolved over time. The legislation is also searchable using semantic search for improved accuracy, returning results matching the meaning of a user query instead of focusing exclusively on the exact words and phrases. The toolkit has other core sections, like the Legislative Reference Guide, which provides more detail on the key principles of climate change legislation identified in the taxonomies and why they matter for developing effective climate change law. Information and example provisions for each level of the taxonomy are provided, so you can quickly and easily jump between the guide and the Legislation Explorer. You can also see related case studies. The Case Studies section of the toolkit contains a comprehensive collection of good practice examples to learn more about how climate laws work in practice. You can filter these by country and against semantically tagged keywords from the Climate Change Framework Laws taxonomy and gain insights into the lessons learned from different countries. There are other learning resources like reports, guides and e-learning courses in case you want to delve deeper into climate change law. The glossary section of the toolkit is where you can access key climate change law terms and definitions. You can see how they relate to one another and explore content from all sections of the toolkit which has been tagged with that term. This toolkit aims to share highlights and good practices and provide inspiration as well as easily searchable example provisions to assist legislators to create effective and appropriate legal responses to the challenges of climate change. Developing strong climate change laws is essential for effective implementation of nationally determined contributions and the Paris Agreement, and ensuring a sustainable future for people and the planet.